Welcome to this section. We'll be looking at excretion in plants. In the first section, we looked at excretion in animals. Now let's go over to plants. The main waste products of plants are carbon dioxide from respiration, oxygen from photosynthesis. Elimination of certain waste takes place through the stomata and the lenticels. The main waste products of plants are water vapor from transpiration and guttation. Some excretory products of plants or the excretory products of plants include tannins, gums, mucilage, latex, resins, carbon dioxide, quinine. Okay, alkaloids. And under alkaloids we have quinine, morphine and cocaine. We'll now look at the economic importance of these excretory products of plants. Tannins. They are used for tanning leather. Gums. They are used in the production of emulsion. Example is acacia. It's a gum used in the production of emulsion. Mucilage. They are used in the production of emulsion and gum. Latex. They are used in making of tires, tubes and balls. Resin is a raw material for the production of shellac and turpentine used as solvents. Carbon dioxide is needed by plants for photosynthesis, that's the green plants. Alkaloids, example is quinine, used for making anti-malarial drugs. Morphine is used as an anesthetic and cocaine is used as a narcotic. Types of excretory structures in plants. The excretory structures of plants. Starting with stomata. It is similar to a pore found in the epidermis of leaves. Stem and other organs that are used to control gas exchange, that's carbon dioxide and oxygen. They allow gas exchange of carbon dioxide, water vapor, and oxygen to move rapidly in and out of the leaves. Lenticels are found in the woody trunk or stem of plants. So, stomata are openings or pores in the epidermis of leaves. That is to say that they are found in leaves. While lenticels are found on the stem of plants, there are pore spaces also found on the stem of plants, and they allow for exchange of carbon dioxide, water vapor, and oxygen. So in this image, we see the lenticels on this stem. This is also lenticels, and on the leaves are the stomata. Supporting tissues in plants. Some of the supporting tissues in plants are the turgid parenchyma, the collenchyma, sclerenchyma, starch sheets, phloem and xylem or wood. The cortex consists of collenchyma, parenchyma, and starch sheet. Starting with collenchyma. Collenchyma cells are the first supporting tissues in young dicotyledonous plants. It lies below the epidermis. They are thickened at their corners, and this is the property that differentiates them from the parenchyma cells. That is, the thickening of the corners of the cells differentiates them from the parenchyma cells. Functions of collenchyma. It gives the plant strength and mechanical support. Chloroplast present in collenchyma cells helps to carry out photosynthesis. And the third function is that it gives resilience to plants. And remember that they are found in young dicotyledonous plants. Parenchyma. It consists of living cells which are roughly spherical. It is the most abundant tissue in young plants. Some of the parenchyma cells are meristematic to form cork at the back of plants. Functions of parenchyma. It stores food and water, contains chloroplasts, therefore photosynthesis takes place in them. It maintains the turgidity of the stem. It allows air to diffuse among the cells. It conserves water for the plants. The starch sheath are the cells that contain some grain starch. It is a single layer of the parenchymal cells marking the end of the aorta. Note, it is wrong to refer to the starch sheath as endodermis because endodermis occurs only in the roots. That is to say that you cannot refer to this starch sheath as endodermis because you only find endodermis in the roots. But these starch sheets occur in the stem of the plant, so you can't just call them endodermis. Sclerenchyma. These are fiber and sclerids. The cells are dead and they are located in the pericycle. Functions: it gives rigidity and mechanical support to the stem. The fibers give elasticity, flexibility, and resilience, thereby preventing them, that's the stem, from breaking easily when bent by forces such as wind. So it is this sclerenchyma cells that gives the stem its elasticity, being able to bend and fall back to its original shape in the presence of strong forces like wind. Note, sclerids or stone cells form parts of the seed coats, the cortex, the pith fruits, and the phloem. Cambium cells. This occurs only in dicotyledonous stem, in dicotyledonous plants. It is a single layer of activity dividing cells. Function is that it produces secondary thickening for the stem. So this is the cambium. Before you now find the bark. The bark is the outermost surface of the skin. The heart of the wood is the pith, and then you have the dry rods, and then the wood. Xylem. It forms the main supporting tissue in plants where secondary growth occurs. Xylem is made up of different types of cells, namely the xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, and sclerids. Functions: they give rigidity and mechanical support to the plants. They transport water and mineral salts from the roots to the leaves. That's upward transportation. Phloem, on the other hand, is made up of 4 types of cell. They are sclera tube, companion cells, phloem fiber, and sclerids. Their function is to convey food materials from the leaves to other parts of the plant. So they undergo both upward and downward transportation. We talked more about on phloem and xylem when we discussed transportation in plants. Distribution of supporting system in roots, stem, and leaves. So for dicot roots, you have the phloem, pericycle, endodermis, cortex, xylem, and then for monocots, you also have the same with inclusion of pith. For monocot stem, you have phloem and xylem transporting water and food and water respectively, either from the leaves to the roots or from the roots to the leaves. So the dicot stem, phloem, cambium, xylem, the pith, cortex, and the epidermis. So these are the supporting tissues or the supporting systems in the roots, stem, and the leaves of plants. Recap. Some of the supporting tissues in plants are turgid parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, starch sheath, phloem, xylem or wood. These are supporting tissues found in plants. Collenchyma and parenchyma are mainly found in young plants where they give rigidity and support to the plants. And with that, we come to the end of this section and to the end of this topic. Thank you.